Hi, it's Ravi, and I have a bunch of new fursuit stuff for Ravi, which I quickly wanted to show off. So, obviously, the first thing you notice is the new paws. Ravi has a bit of a design change, and now she has white paws instead of completely dark brown ones. It fits more to the character, it fits more to the original designer idea because wolves often have light colored paws. Because her last paws were really dark brown, and I didn't like that very much. Now, there are three tails that I wear with Ravi. Also, these paws are five-fingered paws, whilst before this she had four-fingered paws. Now, when I go to a furry event, um, for example, a fur meet or a con, I would wear this tail with Ravi. Because it's the biggest one, and this is a faux fur tail, so it's not real, and it's sturdy, and it's safe, and it's the best thing to use for conventions and stuff like that. Now, I do often go and take a stroll in the woods dressed as Ravi here at my home, and when I do that, I wear this tail. Um, it is a real tail, meaning it came from an animal. Now, whether you're for that or not, this tail is ethnically sourced, which means that the seller actually went through roadkill, or like they are in touch with multiple facilities, and if one of their animal dies, they take the fur and they reuse it to create ethnically sourced fur for people who still want to buy fur coats, I guess. Uh, I want to note, I do not support fur farms, but I do kind of like this type of taxidermy, and it's very personal. Some people think, oh, I'm really against it, and I completely agree. Like, I completely understand. I have a lot of animals at home, and like I do have a heart for animals, but still, this stuff, like it's so natural, it moves so natural, it's great. But I wouldn't wear this to a con because this can get damaged easily. I know a lot of people use it for cosplay, use real tails for cosplay, and that's fine. Obviously, you shouldn't use real fur to make a head or paws, because it's just impossible to keep clean. Like, the leather will rot and anything like that. Now, I do have a third tail, which arrived today, and this might be the more controversial one. So I'm gonna stand up and show it off. And it's this one. And yes, this is also a real tail. It was from a cosplay shop. I'm not 100% sure if this tail was ethically sourced or not. But it has something very special, and it's this. Yes, it moves, it wags, and it looks really realistic, and I love it. Let me show you the different speeds. So this is speed number 1. This is speed number 2, a bit quicker. And this is speed number 3, which is a little quicker. Now, my plan with Ravi is I want to make her as realistic as I can. And this tail, this wagging tail, just completely completes the look. As I said, I go for a stroll in the woods dressed as Ravi. It makes me feel very relaxed and down to earth and grounded, and it sounds very weird, but I come across a lot of people and they generally really love it. And now when I go for a walk and people give me a compliment, I can just, make the tail move and wag it, and I can use it to mimic as much animal behavior as I can. Now, some of you might not like the fact that this is real leather on it. Personally, I don't have a very big problem with it. Like, if it would have been me, say, 4 years ago, I probably would dislike it. But now I kind of like it. It was made for cosplay and stuff, and it's just really freaking cool. And it looks super duper realistic, and you know, I can just wag my tail whenever I want to. Also, it feels really nice. If you've seen the video that I did before, about I thought I was an animal, this is why, I explained that sometimes I wag my hands or my feet to try and indicate that I'm happy. I don't do this, I do this unintentionally, basically. Now, when I get excited, like, I unboxed this still and I was very excited, and I put it on, and I felt it black. It felt awesome. It was great. I felt like I was really expressing my enthusiasm. So, there you go. And I can't wait to try it out in public. If I would go to a con or a meeting, I might wear this tail. Because it's really cool. There we go. Here's the faster speed. I love it a lot. It really fits Ravi. And look at this. It looks really realistic. It's so cool. Okay, so these are the ways I would wear Ravi. And maybe she might get a full suit. I was speaking to someone who had a full suit made by the Forgotten Imp, which is the same maker as Ravi, and he was selling his stilt paws and bodysuit, and I talked to him. We're about the same weight and height, and he couldn't send it right away, but he might be able to send it in June or July. So maybe not. I might be getting a full suit for Ravi. Depends if I have the money or not. So, thank you for watching this. Obviously, I liked it. These are all the things for Ravi right now.